August 13th. Saint Cassian of Imola, Martyr. Saint Cassian was a Christian schoolmaster and taught children to read and write at Imola, a city 27 miles from Ravenna, Italy. A violent persecution being raised against the church, he was taken up and interrogated by the governor of the province. As he refused to sacrifice to the gods, the barbarous judge, learning of what profession he was, commanded that his own scholars should stab him to death with their iron pens. At that time, it was the custom in schools to write upon wax laid on a board of boxwood, in which the letters were formed with an iron stylus or pen, sharp at one end but blunt and smooth at the other to erase what was to be corrected. St. Cassian was then exposed naked in the midst of 200 boys, by whom, says the Roman Martyr, he had made himself disliked by teaching them. Some threw their tablets, pens, and knives at his face and head, others cut his flesh or stabbed him with knives, and others pierced him with their pens, some only tearing the skin and penetrating more deeply, or making it their barbarous sport to cut letters out of his skin. Covered with blood and wounded in every part of his body, he cheerfully bade the little friends not to be afraid and to strike him with greater force, not meaning to encourage them in their sin, but to express the willingness he had to die for Christ. He was buried by the Christians at Imola. Prudentius tells us that in his journey to Rome he visited this martyr's tomb, and before it implored the divine mercy for the pardon of his sins. He describes a picture of the saint's martyrdom over the altar, representing his cruel death in the manner in which he has recorded it in verse.